Came about actually, it was a trip that some of the guys had went on down to Dublin to the Guinness storehouse, and they were chatting on the train about what customers wanted, and that's where the idea of the Discovery Tour was born. Started with fact finding and scripts and what we had to offer here, with people wanting to see the real Titanic.
The Discovery Tour is an enhancement that customers can add on to their visit to Titanic Belfast. It's a guided walking tour about the symbolism of our own architecture of our own building, but also revealing a bit more of the Titanic story. We'll go out inside the old drawing offices inside there before making our way over to the slipway where Titanic was constructed, walk where she was built and see some of the things that remain from her time. We'll then come back inside the building and go to various viewing points to see some more of the amazing architecture.
The Discovery Tour is a brilliant introduction to the galleries. It sort of sets the scene, tells them where Titanic was built, how Titanic was built, and then they can find out more information in the self-guided galleries.
We headsets are great because the visitors, they can just walk around, they still can hear you, they can dander around and explore for themselves without getting lost, and they can sort of just listen to you and explore. They're not stuck to you, they get their own freedom as well.
I've had fantastic feedback. There's so many different layers of the story. There's the social history aspect, maritime, engineering, also the architecture. Something for everyone that'll really round off their visit and part of their customer experience here at Titanic Belfast.
Just seeing the curve of the roof and then hearing about the lights. I mean, I've seen other drawing offices, but nothing as magnificent as that.
It really did bring it to light for me. Seeing the workers, you could see where they worked, the old photographs that we only saw over there in the drawing office. I thought I knew a fair bit about the story, but going on this tour today I realised I didn't know as much as I thought.
These ground posts are about a third of the height of
My favourite bit was from outside, so where you can kind of see where the Titanic was, how big it was and that kind of thing, so that kind of brought it more to life really, because you can't really imagine that until you kind of see it.
It's something you won't see on TV, it's something you don't know on movies. It's just, you have to see it to believe it, right?
I love modern architecture, and this is such a wonderful example of it. You know, all the different interfaces, the different materials, and this has been a real amazing experience.
Just thinking about how this building has been put together and how thoughtfully it's been done. So, had you not been on the tour, I don't think you would have missed out on those sorts of things.
Emotion is something that we really get when we get up on level 4 and we're starting to talk about the sinking, what actually happened, that it took just 32 seconds from sighting to impact. When you start to get that realisation of people and the emotion, it's a real personal experience for the guide and the guests themselves.
I find that people really get goosebumps when you tell them that they're standing right directly where Titanic was built, right on slipway number 3.
I love it when I get a good group and you start getting the questions and they really engage with you. That's what makes it for me.